replace like the whole downtown, pretty much.
It didn't replace it, just went away.
Yeah,
It's just a nuke.
Hey, welcome to the Modern Savage Podcast, Episode 8. Surprise. It's short notice podcast. We got Davey, we got Davey. Josh has to go to work in the morning, so he's not here.
Whatever, Josh.
We're talking about flooding in Collinsville.
Yep.
Apparently, it downpoured and there's feet of water, and that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
Like, it's going in cars, so that's an issue.
Oh, great. Zach Morris caught a Weedle, but nothing about a flood.
Zach Morris from, like, Saved by the Bell?
Sure.
What are you talking about? What are you doing?
Looking for Flowers B flood stuff. I'm trying to get on the feed here, man.
You're good. We're podcasting,
I
not
want to see
phoning.
it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm new to the phone world lately.
You recently just got rid of your sidekick.
Oh, God, the thing was awful.
Why did you not upgrade phones?
Because I didn't care. What? Am I being grilled here now?
Yes.
Over a phone all to the world? This sucks.
Yeah, forever. For as long as there's a YouTube and an internet, you will...
Everyone will know you have a
Sometimes what
sidekick.
happens is you make bad decisions and you stop having the money. And then you got to go, oh no, I can't have the fancy phone anymore. And then you have to downgrade. And actually, it was kind of cool for a while because I actually carried the Sidekick with me and the iPhone at the same time, and I did everything on a Wi-Fi hotspot, and it was great. But that got stolen in Columbus.
Everything you said was the most ghetto story I've ever heard.
I know, it was a great time. I love being ghetto. It was fun. I was so ghetto in Columbus, it was ridiculous.
You in some
Ugh.
hood rat shit?
Not really. I was in fucking Westerville.
What's
Like-
Westerville?
Westerville was kind of on the... Columbus was a loop. And you had Columbus over here kind of northeast. And I was kind of north down this way. South.
That was north-south.
North-south.
He was north-south.
I was north and south. No, like, so the south...
The north-south?
Southeast, so it was like... Alright, sorry, no. I forgot my cardinal directions, man. I'm on the spot. I'm on the radio. I'm nervous. I'm talking about my ghetto life. I don't know what's what now.
Just pretend the microphone's not there. That's the trick.
It's right there, though.
Don't make eye contact with it.
Oh.
It is
It's not your friend. It is not your friend. I will never look at that thing the entire time I'm doing this.
But yeah, Westerville was like... It was actually a really nice little town because it was right by Otterbein University, I think it was. And so I would walk down there for rehearsal. Yeah, I did.
Talk about your phone, man.
Well,
Yeah,
no, but
how'd that
this
get stolen?
Well, no, this all happened, and like this was my ghetto experience.
Okay.
I tried to be a fucking aspiring actor in Columbus, Ohio. That was weird.
No, you don't do that. You gotta.
No, you be a man and get a job.
Actors don't come from Ohio. Musicians come from Ohio. I'm gonna take your toy away from you. You gotta quit.
No, not my toy.
You're nervous and you're fiddling with shit.
It's okay. It's been a while. It's like a bicycle, isn't it?
Well, my favorite thing about the twists and turns your life has taken recently is...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, when you decided that GameStop just isn't good enough anymore.
Yeah.
And whether, whatever went down there, you came out of it the winner. Ultimately, you made a bunch of good decisions and you worked really hard. Mm-hmm. And I've watched Davey mature.
Watch him turn from a boy to a man.
He has a lot this year.
Our little man.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh, this is...
Davey.
Aww.
I'm gonna drink more of this Coors Light.
Look at you.
Oh, GameStop. No, it was fine. Just doing it, it just got to a point when, but I guess, like, if in retail for a while, you just hit that point where you go, I need to change the scenery. Because I was boxed in a mall. It was dark and stinky all the time.
The worst mall.
Still is.
What are they gonna do without Sears?
I don't know.
Is that officially gone? I haven't given a shit. I haven't cared.
Yeah, it's done.
Like, I literally go up to where, you guys were,
Right.
you.
They don't even
the
have
guys
the sign
working
outside anymore.
I don't care. That was like the stinkiest part of the mall. We always
It freed up a whole bunch of front parking though.
Did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So if anybody listens to this, these are mostly people that are going to get what the mall is, right?
Right.
Because there's not some person in a
Maybe.
garage or somewhere just listening. What the fuck's
I mean,
what are they
maybe.
talking about?
I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know who the hell listens to this show,
Hi, whoever you are.
but I was averaging anywhere from 50 to 100 views.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean the last few have been right around 15, but still that's 15 people listening to me and Josh Price ramble about shit. We sat down and we watched Wolverine and bashed it into the ground for an hour and a half. Just totally shit on something something someone took time to do that I can't do, but I shit all over it.
Was that
Wolverine
the
kind of sucks.
Was that the more recent Wolverine where he's in Japan or where?
No, that was the awesome Wolverine.
I haven't seen that one. I saw the crappy one where he fights Ryan Reynolds with his face all sewn
Yes,
up.
that's
the
what we
one.
watched.
Oh, that was terrible.
And we did commentary on it.
Oh, that's fun.
And shit on it the entire time. When you're making fun of it, you realize that it has a really strong rapey vibe from what's his face, the guy that's recruiting everybody. I don't remember his name.
Stryker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always, that's the thing about the recent X-Men movies, I think they're all pretty not great. There's only a couple. The first one's decent. The second one, and I'm talking the first series of movies.
Yeah.
The first two are pretty good. The third one's First Class was okay, but the rest of them, I didn't care. They were so boring.
I love Days of Future Past. I don't know why people don't.
I like
That's
that
what you.
one
That's what
too.
you keep saying, and I haven't given it a shot. But it's
You haven't watched it?
not. I can't. Okay, I've seen it, but I can't say that I paid attention
Watch
to
it.
Yeah.
I liked it. We both liked it.
I like.
So
it
maybe
a
being
lot.
too harsh.
Quicksilver was fantastic. And I haven't
With
seen Five yet.
Evan Peters.
Yeah.
I've heard good things. Yeah,
Oh,
a lot of people give him shit because I think he's pretty, and that's fine.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and that's cool. But I think people just hate him for that. I've loved him in American Horror Story.
Yeah.
As weird and crazy as that show is, he's pretty enjoyable, and I mean,
Right.
mostly everybody in that show is really good to watch.
Yeah, I like that. I like Michael Fassbender as freaking Magneto.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be good in Assassin's Creed too.
Oh,
Did you see that
yeah.
preview?
No.
Holy shit! Yeah, they made a movie about Assassin's Creed, and
Really
he's
cool.
the main.
It looks pretty
protagonist.
exciting. That game's. I don't. I know you don't.
He
I
likes
love
that
that
game.
much.
I love
He
that
actually
game.
plays that game.
I miss them because I think I fell off after Black Flag, and I really liked Black Flag.
I love Black Flag, and Rogue was really good.
Rogue. I have heard Rogue. That's on Xbox and PS3 era. I forget. They all kind of smashed together. Yeah. The what was the most recent one? I've been out of the series.
Syndicate, I think.
Syndicate.
I think it takes place.
Oh, you know what? That one actually pretty decent.
See, I liked Rogue because it took place in New York, when New York was brand new, and just all up and down
And
that northern
I
seaboard.
love that. That's why Red Dead Redemption stuff
Yeah.
like that. It takes place around that. I'm really down
Oh,
for
okay.
that. stuff.
Xander likes that game just because he likes
Oh,
to shoot things.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
That's probably healthy.
I would say that was the worst. Not the worst things. It was just the weirdest thing at GameStop happened. Was I would say where I really started to hate it was at that point when the parents would bring the child up to the register and they would hand me Grand Theft Auto and they would force me to have a conversation about it and no. All right, I'm gonna put my hands on my lap. Sorry. But no, they would want to get into a dialogue with me about, okay, so this game's rated mature. What's the hoopla about it? And as being in a customer service industry, you have to say you can't blah, blah, blah. You can't just skirt past
I know
it.
exactly what you do. You look that child directly in the eyes and go, "Fuck." If he doesn't blink, then it's probably okay. He's heard that word.
But mom, but no, but mom, that game's not gonna
be so mad.
But Vince, oftentimes I've heard these shows I know what happens in there. I run over hookers all the time. It's Jesus Christ. Man. It's but no, and I didn't have a personal problem with it. I thought it was funny, but it was just the parent wanted me to be outraged at what I was doing, and I was I wasn't. I just wasn't. I just said, like I remember when I was growing up, and I think the worst thing at that time was Mortal Kombat. And the worst thing about that was a dude froze another guy's face and then smashed it into a billion pieces. And my mom was like, "Oh no!" And that was a huge deal. But now just like they have smartphones, they could do like they could get anything they want on there, and they know that shit. They know what's out there because they have this thing in their hands. Oh, Siri, titties. Oh, look, titties. There we go. Cool. And I'm not saying that's great. I'm just saying, what can you do about it? Because, like, I'm sorry, whenever I was that age, I looked for titties, like,
that's
wherever
why
I
you
could.
don't give them an iPhone.
Yeah, it's kind of like you, if you gave them this shit, then you have, like, just basically cheated for them. It's like, I had to hope that some kid in my neighborhood found a garbage bag of porn in the woods.
A garbage bag full of porn.
And that...
Jackpot.
or something like that. Because, like, the only...
What kind of childhood did you have?
No, the first
Little
porn...
titties.
Oh my god. This is weird. Like, the first porn experience I had in my life...
Tell me.
Was this... I'm not going to say the dude's name because he died... I think he died, like, 2 years ago.
Christ. Yeah,
And he's our age, but no, I mean...
What?
Yeah. So, I don't know what. Like, I don't know if he was into shady, whatever, but... that's neither here nor there, but... He... Jesus Christ. God, we're going down the rabbit hole, but it's great.
Just
Let's
go with it, man.
So, I grew up on Weircrest in Weirton, and that was like, at that time, that was kind of like when there was still that holding on to Americana, kind of, but Jesus Christ, just let it the fuck go. And like, I was pretty tight-knit with all my neighbors and everything, and naturally, you kind of like, just kind of go to whatever's available there for friends and whoever's your age. And this one kid, he, we'll call him Jack. I don't know why. Jack with the porn.
Jack with the porn.
Porno Jack.
Can we rename him like Adam or something? Because it's making me feel filthy already.
Well, it's a quasi-filthy story, man. But I think I was like maybe 12. So I remember going over there, and he was the only kid with a pool in the neighborhood and everything, so everyone would naturally gravitate over there. So
it's like the kid at the trampoline.
Right.
Making friends with that
Dude,
motherfucker.
ASAP.
I hated trampolines.
What?
I went for the kids that had
What's
like the
wrong
sweeter
with you?
Power Rangers.
You hated
toys.
what?
Yeah.
You hated trampolines? I'm pretty sure like a
I still
trampoline.
love trampolines.
I'm pretty sure the trampoline is the only reason I had friends.
Right.
Just
we had a
get-
trampoline.
Just
So people
fucking
came
bite
over.
the bullet and get a bouncy castle.
Trampolines.
Trampolines don't use electricity.
It's not whimsical at all. It's like, I don't know.
It is such a good
Listen,
time.
that is the best. You get to camp on it.
Right.
You wake up covered in dew with the flu.
But it's a great time.
Awesome. Cool.
Like I
You
can't
do it again.
I can't swallow right now, but you know what I mean.
Vince, I hate you.
Dude, there is no better childhood combination than a trampoline and a negligent parent. All right, do you know how many neck injuries I have because of that trampoline? But I couldn't
that's the
tell anyone.
neighborhood.
I
It's a
didn't have a
neighborhood.
net.
My dad would take it away. I'm pretty sure I broke my ankle one time. I did a backflip and cracked my ankle like right on like the ball on the outside
Ooh.
against the post. Like doing a backflip, like a terrible one.
I remember, like, we didn't have... Like,
I just want to see this Vince doing backflips.
I can do it.
Our thing, like, around the springs was it would always, like, come off for whatever reason.
I think it took
just remember
mine off
getting
'cause it made it look
pinched. Like, I just
dangerous.
remember getting my skin pinched in the springs, and it would hurt so bad. We were awesome, though. We had one. We had a tetherball pole in our yard.
I can still do a
Tetherball.
backflip. I still can't. Actually.
When have you done a backflip, ever?
3 years ago. I can do a backflip on a trampoline.
When have you been on... You've never been on a trampoline.
I had a trampoline growing up.
I mean,
my
like,
dad's house.
since...
Yes, this is a story. Listen, when we went to Buffalo to play a show, me and David got on a trampoline because we were going to have a trick off, and I fucking won.
How's that possible?
I'm extremely nimble for
That's
a big
adorable.
man.
You are.
It's like, I can do a backflip.
That was
and-
half a decade ago, though, honey.
No, this was like 3 years ago.
It's not 3 years.
That's a Rocky story in the making.
And I was
Just
with you,
Vince
so
trying
I
to
can
do
probably
mad
do,
tricks
I
on
can
a trampoline.
still do a backflip.
We'll see.
We'll find a fucking trampoline and I'll do a backflip. Who the hell has a trampoline?
Nobody, because
One of our friends has bought their kids a trampoline.
Live tweet this shit and see if anybody has a trampoline. Do something.
I have like 6 friends on Twitter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I don't do that.
What are we doing with our social media lives?
I don't give a shit about Twitter. It's dead.
I've never had a
Yeah,
Twitter.
because I don't
miss
know.
anything.
Yeah.
I've never even like seen Twitter. Like I don't even know what it
It's
looks like.
not good anymore.
Ball birds.
I just miss the whole Twitter.
It's all social justice warriors now.
Oh, okay.
And people that think they're funny, they're not.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But no, seriously. I'm about to fucking buy a trampoline. I have trampoline money right now.
We don't have bill money. Where are you getting this trampoline?
But you don't have trampoline yard.
Oh, he'll fly
I'll
backyard.
I'll make trampoline yard.
I'll
put that thing
You're gonna jump and it's gonna go at an angle, go right in the
I'll
house.
put that damn thing dangerously close to the outside wall. Like right near where the fucking flag holding up thing is. Don't jump that way.
Now that
jump
Come
away,
on, folks.
jump away from the house.
Jack with the porn, actually, he didn't have a trampoline. He had a pool, but he had a go-kart.
Aw.
There was
that's
that
pretty
too.
sweet.
See, that was the thing. Like, and that was
I'm
like,
in.
but that was the start of it. I think that was the start of it. Like, that's why you always went. There was a trampoline in the neighborhood eventually that I do remember, and eventually this kid was like, I don't know, branded as fuck him, don't go over that house. Weird shit's gonna happen.
He has an uncle.
But yeah, no, that was the first time I watched porno was over there, and that was like, holy shit! Like I felt awful. Like, I thought I peered into a portal of a dimension that I had no business in. I didn't understand what things were going, what was going on,
How
and why.
old were you?
12.
Was this like Catholic guilt?
Probably. Because, like, I wouldn't say strict Catholic. I would say we feigned strict Catholic when I grew up. We my dad tried. He tried. But he knew. He knew that I wasn't going to go out and get into shit and, like... And I can't say it, like... It really made me feel guilty. I remember that much. It made me feel really bad that I did something wrong. So I went back to much, simpler things like Power Rangers after that, and kind of like stuck to video games pretty hardcore. But no, it actually got worse. It actually.
Calm, Davey, calm. You're getting nervous. You're shouting.
No.
Am
I shouting?
You shouted.
I think that's meaning loud.
Like you had like PTSD from watching porn for the first time.
Jack's
you went back there. I miss Jack.
No, Jack.
I got a tattoo on the back. Look.
All of a sudden, Titanic in here. Jack.
Oh,
that was totally.
God, that's on the internet now. That is on the internet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But it will be.
Soon.
Good.
Good.
I deserve it, probably.
Like it's a punishment. I deserve it, probably.
But no, like, just think, like, those were you just discovered shit back then when we were kids. And I think that just, like, has gone away now. It's like there's no sense of mystery anymore. It was kind of like...
You know what? I felt the same thing, and in one of the first few podcasts I was talking about it, like the dream that we grew up with, like where we were 18, we're hanging out in parking lots until someone's parents go to sleep so we can go smoke a joint in their basement.
Yes.
And like...
And they're just fucking dicks about it now.
No, like I thought it was dead, man. And then I think I was talking to Price, and I was bitching about it to him, and like that night I went to Taco Bell, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and there's like 3 kids hanging out in a parking lot just like by someone's car, like someone's shitty car.
They do that in the mall all the time.
Good.
At night.
Those kids need to freaking do that, because that's what I did, and those are some of the best nights.
I never hung out in parking lots.
You never hung out in parking lots or
No.
like playgrounds in the middle of the night or anything?
Nah, I just go to someone's house.
Damn, man. That was fun.
Did I
times.
miss something?
Yeah,
Should
you
we go
gotta-
do this?
Oh, you're...
At 30? Let's go do this.
I'll go hang out in a parking lot. I guarantee I call Matt Brown right now, he will throw a football in a parking lot with me. We'll go we'll go get one of those turbo nerfs that can go like 100 yards. We'll start whipping it at Kroger's.
I'm in.
Tanner's somewhere. Alright? I know he has a new baby, but I can get him out of that house.
Did you have a parking lot of choice?
Kroger's in Weirton.
Like
Or Eaton Park.
Okay,
going up on the hill.
that's acceptable.
Yeah.
I do remember shenanigans in the Kmart parking lot. The back was fucking shady.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
ju-
used to
remember
go
the
to
back of
Eaton
we
Park
Kmart?
take
all
some
the
nice
time.
ladies back there.
We used to go to Eaton Park because we could smoke.
Yes.
Because I
That
lived
was
in
Yeah, these
Ohio
guys-
growing up.
And that tank, and it was like, did they fish?
Yeah.
No, it was just open, or wasn't it? Just
No,
open
there's a
for that?
glass partition.
There was a glass partition, but
God.
it wasn't even.
No, it wasn't like
God,
closed
the
off.
good
It was
old
Yeah.
days. Jack with the porn.
You remember
and the
those
fish tank?
those planters that sat in the corners?
Vaguely.
Like
Mm-hmm. That shield the
they're like
smoke.
3x3 foot like planters,
No
like some
way.
random
No
ass like
way.
palm tree growing out of it. Do you know how much silverware Matt Brown has buried in those fucking things?
I bet they're still in there.
Oh my god! If they're still there,
They're probably still there.
like I kind of want to go to Eaton Park and go sit back there. Just to dig around that dirt
to
and see what
see
I
if
can
they're
pull
in
out of
there.
it. Because I
I'm kind of-
guarantee there's like a treasure trove of fucking forks.
I don't even think I could open the basket of Eden Park stories because there'll be names, and I don't know if I can protect the innocent right now. But shit has gone down at the Weirton Eden Park.
Oh, dude, we're 30 years old. No one gets in trouble anymore. I think the statute of limitations is over, right?
Yeah, this is murder.
I don't know, no, but I'm saying it's like one of these people
Are you
that
the
I may
Green River
mention,
Killer?
They may, maybe they're professional. I think some of them. I think all of them are professionals in some manner of speaking right now. And who knows? They go on YouTube and hear this podcast like, oh, so and so flashed his balls to a waitress. Oh, fuck, Dave, why?
Dave, will you grab me another beer?
Yes.
I'm gonna drink heavily for the next hour and 10 minutes.
What's the
Oh,
next
that's how long
hour
we
and
got?
10 minutes?
That's how much longer the podcast is. An hour and a half. Calm down. It's just a conversation. You're Facebooking in the middle of.
I was seeing. If I
Hey,
put
hey,
that
look,
picture on
look!
there.
I'm in it. Do you see me fascinated in this new world? No,
Oh
I'm
my
not.
god, yeah, your new world.
Oh, new world.
So Dave discovered emojis.
His favorite is Black Jesus.
He likes
Black
Black Jesus
Santa.
and the black Santa and the poop.
The
what?
Poop is good. The poop is
I
good.
did get a poop emoji today from Dave.
Nice. I think it's ice cream, though, isn't it?
I think it's supposed to be ice cream, but it's poop.
Dude, do you know how many routes there are in Martins Ferry that I can get ice cream on? And it is freaking sweet.
Do they give you free ice cream for being a mailman?
No,
Oh, that's bullshit.
but I get ice cream when I'm on these routes.
Yeah, but
Like, in the middle of the day, my last mailbox, I hit that, and then I walk straight past McDonald's, and I walk in there, and I don't even stop. I walk right through the lobby and get a small cone. And by the time I make it back to the van, I'm already done with it. And then
how do you not throw up when it's real hot?
Ice cream is
it's a
delicious,
small
man.
ice cream.
You could do.
I have
You could do
a gallon
like,
of water in me.
That's true. I can't do
traditional like soft serve. I could do a few cones, but when it comes to like
when you're walking 15 miles in 99-degree weather.
But McDonald's ice cream is so good.
it is good. I would take that over Cold Stone. I really would. Cold Stone.
I
is
kind of want a
like,
McDonald's milkshake now.
Well, that's
We'll
that's
do that later, maybe.
The darts.
It's like right there.
I like how it's like a hookup. It might be the cars. If I can only wink.
I can't win.
I can't.
No, she can't. It's amazing.
I just blink. I just make really dumb faces and blink.
When she really, really tries, it looks like she had something sour.
Yeah, it's rough.
She's like,
I try real hard. Or I tap like.
You did it, Dylan.
You're goofy like Leo. That's like a
Yeah.
Leo defect. That's cute.
Leo can wink. That's shitty. I can't.
Do they know about Leo and the world of the internet yet?
I
Probably.
assume he's,
Good.
They make a lot
I'm
of
a fan.
noise.
I love Leo. I really
he's
do.
the underdog.
He is the
is.
underdog.
And you want to root for him all the time.
I feel like he's gonna live to be
just-
like 30.
He's gonna be Poppins.
just pop his eye back in.
With your knuckle.
Just take it like this.
Look, he knows we're talking about him. Look at him stir.
I remember Ruby got the dogs. This is back when it was just Leo and Murphy. She went and got them harnesses. And this is back when Leo was skinny.
Aw.
No, Leo was new fat.
He wasn't like
I
he is
can't
now.
remember what I meant.
He used to be tiny.
Like-
Did I meet Tiny Leo? I feel
I don't know,
Probably.
man.
I'm not
If it was
sure.
before the Airheads
It was when you guys
incident.
were in.
But
Mingo.
Anyway,
Yeah, he was
When I
skinny.
first met him.
Yeah, that's where we go. That's where we lived.
Murphy's fit him fine, and he wore it, and he was super proud of it. And Leo already doesn't like collars. Not that they would fit him because his head's like a cone from his shoulders. It just
Aw.
It just
He can't
falls
wear-
right on.
he can't wear a
Yeah, he
collar.
can't wear a collar. It just falls off.
How
His
dare you
head's-
talk about him while he sleeps?
His head's smaller than his neck.
He's
But,
not. He's like, they're talking about me and I love it.
Anyways, I didn't even know this dog could feel feelings, like, until this day that I tried to put his harness on him, and he was new fat, and I think he knew it. Like, he knew something was up, and I couldn't get any of the buckles buckled.
I can't
Like-
put my arms down.
Yeah, I would have had to hurt him to get it buckled. And I took, like, he realized that it wouldn't go on his body, and he felt embarrassed. Like, I had to go, like, give him extra treats.
That's what he needs.
Yeah.
Here, fatty.
Fatty, fat.
Sorry, your stuff won't button here.
Sorry, stuff on butt. This is the saddest day of this little dog's life, and
He doesn't care anymore.
no, he's
He's accepted the fat life.
I mean, you gotta have that sort of Leo confidence.
Oh, he's so
Life.
confident.
he's blissfully ignorant. It's like he blew up and his brain just like
What was that?
shriveled.
Yesterday, Leo sneezed in Vince's open mouth.
Oh yeah, like I was like yawning or something
Whenever you start loving on Leo, he gets real sneezy
for some reason.
for whatever reason. He's allergic to love. So he gets real sneezy, and we were all just like laying down. And I was petting him, and he looks at Vince. Vince opens his mouth to yawn, and he just sneezes. Vince's open mouth.
It was like an inch and a half away from my mouth, so it like went down my throat. I was so mad.
So, I think I have a summer story that could top that. This happened a couple weeks ago, and we usually keep like the bathroom door closed.
Mm-hmm.
But one night it was open, and Summer got in, and you know it was at the time of the month.
Oh Jesus
And
Christ!
Summer got into the bathroom garbage. So I came downstairs in the living room to a massacre of red cotton. And I just went, ah! And that is like the last thing you want to deal with when you're going
I
to
would
work.
have left.
Oh, I would have bye. See ya.
I
I would
just.
have left and
Ow.
not
Like,
come home until I
I
knew
think
she
I
had
just
fixed that.
kind of like scooted in the pot, and I looked and was like, God damn it, woman! And just looking at this dog, and just like, I love you, but why are you this way?
I would have slowly shut the
So-
door, got back in my car,
Now,
and left for
Wow.
the night.
Right.
I don't know.
Forget. It gets worse.
Not
It's
today.
Now
funny.
it doesn't.
Not
No, it
today,
kinda
devil.
does. So I come home later that day, and I let her outside, and you know, and I'm just doing whatever, and I just hear a lot of commotion. Like I hear running back and forth, and her lead just hitting off like the carport and everything. And I go out there, and she's like dragging her ass on the grass, on the like the pavement and everything, and I just see this cotton hanging out of her.
She ate it.
Yeah, and there was just this
No.
tampon hanging out of her ass, and she is freaking out. And she stops dead, turns and sees me, and goes, oh, and runs up to me and begs and just cries to come inside. And I go, no, fuck you, get that thing out of your
Ask
ass.
Vince his story that's similar to
And then
that.
and then I was like, I didn't know, I was worried because I was like, God damn, I have to pull this thing out. And then I think, and then she went back at it, and eventually everything was okay. And she was not, I think she's done. Like, she did not like that situation. And you know what, that's a lie, she's not done, she'll do it again. She'll do it again. But, you know, you gotta love these, like, wonderful little goddamn idiots you have in
Let
your
Vince
life.
tell you his story
The
about
day,
Leo.
the day me and Leo became besties.
You bond with them in that situation.
Yeah. All right. So Leo used to be a shoe chewer, an underwear eater. He still is a little bit of an underwear eater. He's gross, but he only liked to eat her stuff. Like she would every pay period, she'd have to go buy new underwear
And shoes.
and shoes.
He just liked you.
Anyways, she bought these moccasins, and it's one of those ones that had
That's classic.
a leather string that goes all the way around the toe. He decided he was going to eat this string whole. How I found out he ate the string whole...
It came out like...
No.
No?
About an inch of it came out.
Oh.
And then he couldn't get any more of it out.
Oh, no.
And he was suffering. So I had to go get a bunch of paper towels and get behind this little dog and hold him down and slowly and gently proceed to pull about 12 inches of leather string out of this dog's rectum while he shook like someone was holding matches to his genitals.
Did he scream?
Nope.
Well,
he never made a peep.
Wow.
He's probably happy to get it out.
We
a
just,
man.
I held him down.
So,
And I
alright,
had
come
a
on,
hold.
let's do
I
it.
didn't look.
Come
I didn't
I
look.
didn't look.
We just,
Let's get it over with.
we just locked eyes, and
Oh, please. No.
yeah.
That's kind of the time when he quit chewing all my shit up.
And ever since that day, we've just been tight. He's a good dog, man. He hangs out with you when you have the flu. Murphy,
He's the best sick dog.
Murphy hangs out with you when you have like pizza crust.
Yeah, otherwise nothing.
Yeah.
Summer's good for that. Summer is like... Most of the times you come home, you let her out, and it's kind of, hey, you, it is time to play. And then whenever you just give her a lick of attention, you're in it. But it's like, I've noticed, like, there are two times, like, when you just come home and you're just generally kind of, you know, just fucked off about the day and everything, she will curl up around you and just be like the sweetest thing in the world. And the other time, which is weird, if you're on the phone talking to somebody, like just talking to somebody, like I'll call Sarah, or like I think it was when I was on the phone with you a couple weeks ago, she actually just came up there and just was in my face licking and licking me. He's like, oh, who are you talking to? Huh? Can't you? No, you could be spending this time with me instead of talking to that person. I don't know, fuck them. I'm here. Me. But yeah, she's just... She's awesome. She's a little sweetie. I love her. Freaking dogs.
Did you see that they announced today that they know when the end of Game of Thrones is going to be?
Oh no, when's that happening?
Season 8 is the last one.
Aren't they like, so what, 14
We're
more
going
episodes left?
They're not going full seasons.
Like what? Yeah, like
Yeah, they're
70
going
to
half.
14.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
That's what I'm saying. Leave them wanting more, man.
Yeah, get it over with.
Got enough story to get it done in 14.
Right.
Good.
Yeah, hold on.
Unprofessional.
It's my actual job.
Oh, actual jobs.
Actual jobs.
I hope none of you out there, future generations younger than us, listening to this, how you came across that, I don't know, but I hope you don't have to get actual jobs. I hope you can make money off of
I hope that my kids listen to this in the future and just realize that I was halfway cool for like 10 minutes. I'm not at all. That's a lie.
You're a great dude. Actually, you know...
No,
You talk about bonding and making friends. Like I wish we had a situation where we pulled things out of each other's butts.
I
and
don't.
became really close.
What? No. No.
That's apparently how you guys bond. I don't know.
And that's how dudes,
Well, no, the dogs.
That's how
you know.
guys bond.
I'd like to see him as naked.
It's like, oh god, I got this string stuck in my butt. Could you pull it out? Oh, god damn it, man.
Nah,
Come
dude,
on.
I'm not doing that.
Sorry, bro.
I'm not saying. Like, I'm just saying. You know, like
That's not
if
how I get down.
whatever. It was weird, but pointless.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Oh man.
But no, man, you are a good man. I actually loved meeting you at that fucking ghetto ass piss hole Fort Shame Stop. Mall.
That mall is the absolute worst. They just need to start over.
It's just getting worse and worse. That's the problem.
I remember
They just let
when
the
I remember there was
people
stuff
in.
there.
Yeah,
and
like when I was a
sometimes
kid.
you would. But no, I remember it was like starting to get shitty. Is what I'm talking about. Like you would go to stores, like yeah, Sears is closed. Why? Well, the ground did this.
Right.
And stuff moved over very, very much, and everything's on the ground. Oh shit! And that continued to happen. I remember when Dave Cook actually, I went down to the store, and he just had this look on his face like, God damn my freaking life. so when you go into Sam Good, you know how they have like you go down those aisles and all those see where they have all the CDs arranged, and you have two of them butted up against each other and nailed in
like back to back.
And then how any retail store like that, they have the slat walls and everything. You hang everything with peg hooks and pegs and all that stuff. Well, the ground went up and those things split and everything went off the wall. Yeah, it was bad. I would think like the worst thing. I only saw it happen at GameStop once.
But it's
Is it like happening suddenly?
Yeah,
like an earthquake, like a
overnight it happened. Well, remember though? I think like I don't know if it was anything, but I remember like the friggin' water main blew there too, and it gets me thinking about that. Nobody's gonna remember this movie, that Chevy Chase movie where he goes to like somewhere in New Jersey, and Dan Aykroyd's a judge, and like the courthouse, like everything around it's falling into the earth.
Yeah, no one else remembers that movie.
It's a weird ass movie.
I don't even remember that movie. I love those guys. We watched Groundhog Day the other day.
We're gonna have. That's a great movie, but no, it's called Oh crap! I'll move on to it. Well, it'll come back 20 minutes later. But anyways, it's a really obscure movie from that like group of SNL classic guys.
Like
I
the
love
Spies Like Us.
Yeah. Oh, Spies Like That. And
didn't like it.
What really?
I didn't.
I don't know.
I don't know if I watched it.
It's not.
I think you watched it, but you couldn't like pay attention.
It was probably just a bad day. Like I tried again. I don't remember ever watching it ever. I don't think it happened.
I think I got it.
Nothing But Trouble is that Chevy Chase Dan Aykroyd movie. Yeah.
Hey.
Sorry.
Davy's knocking on stuff.
Oh, is that the problem?
Yeah.
God damn it, Davey.
Damn it, Davy.
Damn it, Davey.
Playing with his phone again.
Well, no, I want to look up this movie.
Playing with his phone.
Looking up a movie.
Can't hold a conversation anymore now that he has a phone.
It has to do with the conversation.
You're not conversating.
Let's all stare at Dave.
You have a Siri, Dave. Jesus Christ.
You do have a Siri.
I've never used it, really.
Ask your questions.
Why do we have to teach you this?
All right, here we go. On the air, turning this up. Hey, Siri, how you doing?
That doesn't work like that.
You have to hit a button. Oh, you did it.
She's happy to be alive.
That's creepy.
As she says.
She's becoming sentient.
Search for the movie Nothing But Trouble with Chevy Chase.
You're not doing it right.
How do I do this?
You don't, Davey. You put the damn phone down. My God.
You just need to spend like a day talking to it.
What do you mean? Like, why? Okay, I'm done.
What was it? I think it was on Rogan's podcast. They were talking about the Pokemon Go thing.
Mm-hmm.
And how they think that because it's like owned by like Google or somehow or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's using Google Maps.
Yeah.
Siri, close.
And you have to do it like with...
Go away.
Like
Use the lock button.
You have to sign up with your Gmail account and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all Google.
So Google Maps is going to have an entire map of your house.
That's weird.
Because you're playing it in your house. Right? That's creepy.
I don't play it in here because there's not Pokemon in here.
Yeah.
I play it at the mall all the time.
But you're still using your GPS. It's still using your GPS in here.
Probably.
So
That's weird.
The end times here.
The end is here.
Well, now it has the entire mall mapped out.
Right,
From
that's
everyone
true.
playing with it.
ISIS. Is.
Is
this? Oh god, is this behind Pokemon?
Probably.
I got but I just evolved my Vaporeon. I'm giving it to terrorism, damn it.
Right.
No. That's bad to say.
I'm not playing that game.
Well, I know, because
I'm a goddamn grown-up.
Listen, I'm a goddamn grown-up too.
I don't feel... Alright.
If I want to walk around the mall and catch Weedles, that's my business.
Okay. Yes, it is, honey. I totally support you. You do your thing.
What's different than you going, oh, I need to hurry up and do this on Twitter and do this on whatever other dumb shit you do?
I mean, like...
What are you talking about? Me playing Pokemon Go is like working overtime without getting paid.
Well, I don't, go out and do it. I just...
But people do that. I see it all the time.
People try to come in my store all the time and play, and we don't let them.
There's Pokemon in your store?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get them, Marty?
Obviously.
Wow, wow. Listen, that is on the air confession there. You are on corporate time catching your Weedles and Sweetles and Noodles.
Here's on break.
My not paid lunch.
What do you have? Let's talk about this for a second.
I don't know what I have.
I'm gonna whip this thing out.
I'll show you what
See
I
what we
have.
got
Hold
here.
on.
This is dumb.
I don't have any. I don't have any good ones though. Cause I go hoe and work, and there's only so many at work, and there's none here.
Isn't there
so.
like a church right over here?
Oh,
Wait, that's where you can get Pokeballs. It's a
I
Pokestop,
will show you my absolute favorite.
which
that I
I'm up to
have.
like 34 Pokeballs because every time I'm at that red light,
I would
get
say
more.
this: the man key.
I don't have the man key.
You're hitting it like on your way out.
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
play?
no.
That's fantastic for you.
I hit it every single day, like when I go to and from.
They actually, yeah. How are your Pokestops looking around here?
The church at the end of the road is one, and then
Oh,
across the
there
street
is a
there's
butt
couple.
ton. Look at that.
I know where they're all at.
Seriously though.
All right, we're gonna stop that. All right, sorry.
This is dumb. If I have to tell you guys again, I'm gonna take them.
There's that game you should play at a restaurant, or some people play, is where you put your phones in a stack, and you stack them up, and the first person to grab their phone from the stack has to pay the whole bill. So
It's a terrible game.
we could put it. Well, we could do
one
this.
that you're gonna lose.
We could do the same thing here, but somebody gets punched in the nuts
I don't have nuts. I'm in.
or the boots.
No, she's already walking around with this bruise on her forearm, telling people I hit her.
Doesn't it look like a domestic violence bruise?
Holy shit!
Doesn't it look like I grabbed her?
And I have one here too to match.
You don't even know how this happened.
It
Don't
happened at
piss this
work.
lady off, man. Oh my god.
I dropped a crate on my arm at work.
See, all right. I got an audio confession.
Well, I mean, I also fell on the steps.
Other things you make me tell
Ran into the
people.
doorknob.
I hate you so
Uncomfortable.
Well, this is how domestic violence happens.
Exactly. That's why I'm just.
She doesn't know when
Drop
to
a
stop,
crate.
Dave. She doesn't know when to...
Can we just talk about
Doesn't
Pokemon
know when
again?
to stop!
That was sunnier. That was funner. That was so fun. That was funner. It was
What was
funner.
funner? What was funner?
It's not even a word. It's funner.
What was more fun? Funner, funnest?
I can't have nice...
But I don't like so. They're mapping Fort Steubenville Mall.
Yeah. I
They're
don't-
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see it like if there was like a martial law situation, that would be a place to contain people.
Right.
Because I've heard it was last summer. It was Operation Jade Helm or Helm Jade or something like that, and it was like they were just military vehicles shipped into just residential areas, and they closed on Walmarts they were saying to set them up as like CDCs or like control areas for martial law, just to like harness everybody, just to basically put everybody in there.
So they know about Trump.
But if they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I feel like
I feel like I'm gonna do really good in, Armageddon.
I'm done. We just
I'm not saying that. You say it all the time, like, oh, I'm in like, here's the thing, like, what if this house just launched out of the universe and now into a... What are you gonna do? Just, I'm done. Psh, don't do that.
I mean,
Try.
probably.
Yes.
Ruby, try.
I
Ruby,
would try
Ruby.
until it got bad.
No, like, and
It's always gonna be... Life is bad. You keep going on pretty
not
well.
in space. Like, you're not gonna do it
Like,
in the
anytime
apocalypse.
she watches a movie with, like, the slightest inconvenience, the answer is death. Like, we were watching The Martian. She's like, the second I wake up and I realize no one's here,
All right,
I'm
okay.
popping the helmet off.
Why do you want to be like? I can't handle
I have
that.
to know, Ruby, I have to know. Okay, you're Elliot in E.T. You find E.T. dead in a ditch. Oh, wait, what do?
Leave him and never tell anyone.
Right.
Jesus Christ, guys, it's E.T.
Yeah, I don't care.
Right.
No!
I feel like you're gonna
So
cause trouble
you would
in my
just
life.
give up. You would just give up.
Yeah, right. I don't need
He
that
did,
trouble.
he did. But think of the friendship. Think of the
I have enough
friendship.
problems.
Then he never saw him again.
Right.
Think of the
Abandonment.
friendship.
Bullshit. Not in the weirdo.
Vince,
I'm gonna end up on
do you have
goddamn
to
Maury
pull?
because
Do you have to pull a leather strap out of something's butt to be bonded to it?
yes.
Do you have to go through that with
E.T.
E.T.
has a
too?
We don't need that kind of inconvenience in our lives.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's
Like,
it's
she
a
watched-
whimsical inconvenience.
She watched 127 hours. She's like, As soon as I realized I can't get my arm out, I would have chugged up my water and killed myself because I'm not dying thirsty. It's her exact words.
I'm not.
Titanic, oh no, I'm overboard, just drowning, fuck it. Don't give me a light. I don't need a light.
Oh no, I'm gonna attack someone with a gun so they shoot me.
The guy have a plan.
I'm not drowning. Cold.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna freeze to death.
But that's what I mean. I'm gonna take the easy way out. Like,
You're gonna
if I'm gonna hang there by my arm on this rock until I just die of exposure. I'm gonna just drink all my. I'm just gonna kill myself. Die happy and not thirsty. I'm gonna die hydrated.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's so hard to understand about this.
It's hilarious.
It makes sense.
There's another one you did it too. Also, Revenant.
Come on.
Revenant. Okay.
Nobody would have fought that hard except him.
No.
That's not even a fair one.
Ugh.
I mean, come on.
You and your bear wounds. Kill me.
It's just everything. It's just one terrible thing. I'm like, no, that would have been it for me. And then 83 more terrible things happened. I'm like, I would have killed myself 83 times by now.
Like, you would think, like, the bear mauling was the worst of it.
It wasn't.
No, this is the beginning of his bad few months.
No, it gets worse.
Oh, hang on, he has to use gunpowder to seal a wound in his neck.
See, I laugh.
I wouldn't have made it to the bear.
The reason I laugh about it is because people, like, when I worked at ShameStop, there were so many people there that would talk, like, part of the conversation, like, dude, if I were in this movie, and they would talk about, like, I don't know, let's say 28 Days Later, or something like that. If I were in that movie, this is what I would do. And they would go, I would get this, and I would go here, I would hide this. You would die instantly.
Right.
You're a fucking bitch.
Right.
Like, you are not strong. I'm not saying I'm strong.
Right.
I'm just saying I would probably die among you, with you.
I mean,
it's
like, I'll
fine,
fight for a little while, but if it gets bad, like...
Nope, I'm pretty much just gonna be the Negan of the new world.
Who?
Negan.
Is that Walking Dead?
Oh, God, Dave.
I don't do...
I just almost punched you in the face.
Sorry.
Just right now, more than I've ever almost punched you in the face.
He's on the cover of everything right now.
Look at anything, that's Negan.
He's on the cover of Entertainment Weekly right now. Pointing a big barbed wire bat at the screen.
We didn't
Negan.
punch Dave in the nuts.
Yeah.
I can't...
Is this a-
I can't get into zombies. I'm sorry. I'm
This
sorry.
you don't worry about zombies anymore, because this dude's what you worry about. Because
they'd rather have
There were
zombies.
so many other shows with dudes to worry about, though.
no, he's the worst bad guy ever.
Yeah, he's pretty terrible.
Because he beats all your favorite, cast members in the head with a big baseball bat covered in barbed wire that he calls Lucille.
Wait a minute. It's the comedian?
No.
Or who's that fucking dude?
That's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, well, he kind of looks like a comedian.
But he's amazing.
Holy shit.
He's so scary.
Yeah. I'll let you watch.
I take all that shit back.
I'll let you watch the last 5 minutes of the show, the cliffhanger.
But here's the thing. Like, I really fell in love with Breaking Bad. Like, I loved that show.
Everyone loved that show. My dad hates everything but loved that show.
And I get that. And I get that. It was really good. And it's like I just. Like, I watched Preacher recently, and Preacher was really good.
haven't watched that.
I really like that. It really plays into what I like out of horror movies. And every time I say it's like, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does.
Quit tapping on the table, Dave.
Sorry.
Bad.
Sorry, just cut my hands off.
I like how you still have a picture of Negan on your phone.
I'm just gonna look at him. He's gonna stare. He's convincing me.
He is. He was such
You
a...
need to watch. You're at least watching the cliffhanger for the last
Yeah.
season.
I'm not like the biggest horror fan. Like I've always gone skewed to science fiction, but when it came to like horror genre, I've always really like really stupid slasher movies.
Oh.
I like
Scream.
I do
Jason,
like
stuff
slasher
like
movies,
that.
but I like all
Zombies.
genre horror.
Like Night of the Living Dead is good. The rest of that series is fun, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I think when it came to horror movies, I was the campier the better, and everybody goes, oh. But one of my favorites is, and actually I still have it, I think, in a double DVD pack. It's Night of the Living Dead and Kingdom of the Spiders
Never
with William
saw it.
Shatner.
Yeah, right.
And it's great. He's like in just kind of like Wyoming or somewhere, and just the entire town gets overrun with spiders, and it's just the cheesiest.
Kind of like arachnophobia.
But it's worse. It's no it's like
I
that,
love
but worse.
Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia is amazing.
Love that movie.
Jeff Daniels, that dude is gold.
The
I
whole
love
time
him.
he's in his barn. Oh snap!
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, it's a shittier Arachnophobia, but it's really good. It's really campy. Campy and good are like one and the same for me. Like I love camp. Like I know you didn't care for Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Guardians.
I
of the
didn't really
Galaxy.
care that much for Guardians of the Galaxy.
it's
I
watchable. It's
understand.
not my go-to.
I just couldn't. It just wasn't my.
It's out of left field from where like they've been going. With
they
the
really
series,
did.
but
Good
it was
with
fun.
Things like that, and Ant-Man and things like that.
Ant-Man was better than Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, absolutely.
That was, like hands down.
Like that was like no one talks about it. That one was really good.
See, I didn't think I would like it because it's kind of like silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not usually one for like the sillier kind of, but I thought it was really good.
I did too. They're making a second one, so that'd be cool.
Second Ant-Man or
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yep.
I even like the a lot of people ho-hummed it, but I loved because I watched it a good bit when I had your DVD for 2 months. I liked Cross, the villain.
Yeah.
in there. He was good. Like that actor is like I think he's in House of Cards.
I don't know.
And he's popped up and he plays that sleazy type of businessman. He was like a 90s villain. Like he is kind of
I
like
can
the
see
villain
him.
you would see in Richie Rich.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Richie Rich.
And but that's the thing, I love those 90s movies. Like they were so stupid, like Suburban
Listen.
Commando with Christopher Lloyd and Hulk Hogan.
good
Stupid.
too.
We need to watch
But
Richie
so
Rich.
fun. Oh, Richie. Oh,
I need to watch
it's such
Three
a great
Ninjas,
movie.
goddammit.
Three Ninjas. Oh.
See, she has
Do
that.
we have the Ninja or the Jumanji DVD?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Over there.
I couldn't find it.
Do you guys have you done
Second
the Police
one from the
Academy
bottom.
movies? What's your take on those? I know those are the Police Academy movies.
I never really
You ever
watched
those?
them.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Ah,
Nah. I just like Bobcat Goldthwait.
he is
That's
like
true.
it's really funny. I think in the second one he's the villain, and in the rest of them he's just a cop. All of a sudden,
We decided that is Leo's voice if he's ever human.
you know what? You mentioned commentary. Yeah, we were talking about you guys were doing commentary at Wolverine. One of the best things I love about buying DVDs is you get them. And you could get just a random ass movie, and you just have commentary from sometimes really good actors. And one time I bought One Crazy Summer with John Cusack, and Bobcat Goldthwait is in that, and basically plays himself, or not himself, that character again. And I love him as a comedian, and I love him as a writer even more. His movies are. Have you ever seen? It's like
Willow Creek.
Hmm?
Willow Creek.
Willow Creek.
Which I still haven't watched.
We're watching.
God Bless America. That's
Like I never got too far into him.
I think that I love the actors in the movies, and they're just really well done. But no, it's great watching him, hearing him do commentary on himself as that character and everything.
See, I like listening to him on like Rogan's podcast because he sits there and his best friend was Robin Williams.
I didn't know that.
And he sits down and he tells all of these great Robin Williams stories. And like I forget the reason they found out why Robin killed himself, and it wasn't like what everybody thought it was. It was like some sort of actual like mental disorder, like not like a way out.
Mhm.
But it just causes like severe depression. Like
Right.
I forget his exact terminology. But yeah, he would just tell all kinds of Robin Williams stories, and it is fantastic. There's little fruit flies all through here, isn't there? Are you seeing them too? The hell that's coming from? Bet you one of the kids dropped something back there.
Oh,
Don't you blame my angels?
I bet you there's something back there.
blame
Yeah, you dropped it.
I haven't eaten at this table in like 8 months.
You know, it's fun. Like dirt
Blame
happens.
my
Like
children.
I left a pan, and I can't believe I did it. I left a pan just like sitting out with water in it, and I don't know what I cooked in it. And it hadn't been there since the 4th of July, and this is a couple days ago. And no joke, when I picked it up,
Dave.
things were like kind of flittering around, and there was like something joyfully swimming in it. So I burned that thing. Dude, holy shit. Okay, so you talked about me maturing a little bit. You know, shit happens, yes, but it's like, when it's like, the going is going, sometimes shit happens. When it was like at the hottest this summer, I had put the trash out, and it's like, I think I put the trash on top, and there was like a bag that was less full, so it got smashed and sandwiched down at the bottom. So, you know, our wonderful, you know, trashmen, they threw that in there, and I guess the rest of it stuck in there, and there must have been food in there, because the next day I opened it, it was covered in maggots. And it was the worst thing I had ever seen. And
Don't get them on you because they bite.
That's terrifying.
That makes me want to vomit.
And then, me and Alina look at it, and we just go, oh, yeah, we should just burn that. Like, and I was like, that's perfectly acceptable, yes. I don't know what to do in this situation. Like, and that was the thing. Look, with everything that happened, with everything that happened to me in the past month back, it's like, oh God, what do I do?
Burn it.
No, I
That's
actually
already come up with a loss for things.
No, my girlfriend told me to put bleach in it, Sarah, because she's, you know, the freaking good housekeeping and a woman.
The adult you need.
This is true. A lot of this is thanks to her. Like, she's still trying to like, nope, stops. Okay, all right.
Smacks your hand.
You need that.
I needed it.
I've heard so many people say, whatever, man. It's like, and I'm not gonna lie, like, random just fooling around is a lot of fun, but honestly, you probably could run into some very, very mean people and very crazy people.
98%
and probably
of the
catch
people
something.
I know are really mean and really crazy.
But it's like when you find that when you just find that one person that you click with, and it's like, despite of everything, it's like you could kind of go like, God fucking damn it, I'm pissed at you right now, kind of enough for a good reason, so I'm gonna go away and be unmad for a little bit. I'll come back and talk to you. That's cool. Like, that's really, really rare.
Me and Vince just hate everybody else.
And that's what does it. I think that's what, like, when you just come together and get a mutual animosity towards the human race.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keeps us going.
Yeah.
It's pretentious as hell, but whatever.
We love ourselves, think everyone else is dumb. Not really, but...
I just think, I don't think...
Just relationship wise. Like, I love my friends.
Yeah.
But I don't want anyone else but her. But she's my peanut butter to my jelly.
Oh my God, shut up.
Ah.
I call Sarah my ecto-cooler.
You're what?
My ecto-cooler.
That's weird, Davey.
No, it's not.
I shouldn't say things like that.
Oh, well, sorry. Yes.
I was being sweet. Jesus. Man. I remember that later. You want to cuddle up on this?
You remember ecto-cooler?
I'll just cuddle you for your temperature.
I know you do. You use me for my body heat.
And you're so warm and I'm so cold.
Oh, God. You're warm, too. You just don't know it.
I have slippers on because I'm freezing.
You're 1,000 degrees and you try to sleep on top of me.
Because I'm cold and you're so warm.
She sleeps with like a comforter year round. I sleep on top of a blanket that I'm using for a body pillow.
Sarah does this amazing thing that I don't understand. Like I have a pretty decent sized bed, but throughout the night she'll manage to go from just, you know, completely just straight up and down to like completely, you know, like crossed across the bed and just like sprawled out.
Well, that's the most comfortable way.
And here's the thing: the blanket is like I don't have a blanket.
We've shared a blanket for years. We're not children.
But nobody, because somewhere in the night, Sarah's decided nobody gets the blanket and has balled up and thrown it on the floor. And that's where it is, in the middle of the night. And I have the flu.
I have to burrito myself in my blanket because of my temperature issues. I have to have Murphy in there with me, and I have to spoon him.
Grab me a beer too, dude.
And then we made the very smart decision to buy a king-size bed so we don't have to touch each other when we sleep.
That's exactly like we got our tax return and that's what we spent it on. We decided we no longer wanted to touch each other when we sleep.
That's part. I think that'll be like maybe my sole purchase with my blood money I will receive here. That's
Jesus Christ!
what?
Shut up! Call it something else. Blood money.
Oh my god, that was so fucked up.
That was worse than what Ryan Adams said to me.
Oh God!
I went there at Ryan's dad's funeral, and he looks at me and goes, "Jesus fucking Christ, if you want to give me the fucking house, you don't have to do this." Jesus, man. Like, and I was already in tears
like,
because I love him so much. And, like, I don't care if, like, me and Ryan have gone months without talking to each other, and we pick it right back up where we left off. He's that kind
That's
of
the
friend.
person he is,
Right.
yeah.
And I love him to death for it. And I hurt so bad for that man. And freaking, when he said that, I about lost my freaking mind. Use the coaster, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's just, you can see it every time, like, something touches this table.
I'm sorry. This is my first venture. I love it. This is my first venture into podcasting.
Vince cut up
I'm
my
getting
yoga
used to
mat
it.
and used it as coasters.
It's
I have
getting...
to- I'm gonna.
It's
I'll
getting
get,
more use.
Yeah.
I promise I'll get better. Everybody out there. It's only up from here.
Yeah, I found out, like, this dense foam is perfect for using as coasters.
Good to know.
And to put under here.
I'm gonna take the toy away. There.
Take the photo
I'm
out.
auditing. I'm
You're
auditing
getting
myself.
mature.
Put it on my OCD pile.
There we go. I'll put that over there. There we go. And I'm gonna put my hands on my knees. Here we go. And this is podcast voice.
This is how you podcast.
You get to sit like you're at a Russian military school. You look directly ahead. Speak softly and deliberately. Choose your words very carefully because this is forever. I don't edit.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't think you should.
No, unless like
You made me
someone said
feel.
something
You made me
crazy.
feel weird.
Yeah.
A couple times.
We had to edit once.
Yeah. Like,
That happened one time.
You made me feel weird about calling my
he
girlfriend.
said
after
he
cooler
didn't
with a
care
stand
anymore.
by.
Like, after I did it,
Well, too late now, sir.
I'm gonna make when next time he comes, I'm gonna make
Have
him
that
tell it
same
again.
conversation?
Yeah, I'll tell you, but I'll make him tell it. I'm not even gonna mention who it was. But he was telling me this story. What was it? UFC like 190,
199, I think.
98 or 99. He texted me the day after and he was asking me for results and how the fights were. And he's like, I missed him last night because I was in the woods on acid. Like all night. Yeah. Those are my friends. I miss that dude. He is my favorite.
We've been seeing him a decent amount, though.
I know. I'm so stoked.
A lot more than we
How
used
is
to.
he?
I don't know if you know
I've heard
this
him
dude.
lately.
Huh? You don't know who I'm talking about.
I thought we were talking about Ryan Adams.
No.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
This wasn't Ryan. This is my friend AJ.
I missed
think they're-
the letters AJ.
Huh. They're in New York tonight playing.
I saw that they're in Queens.
Dude, that guy loves New York more than anything in the world.
That's good he's there then.
I know. I miss you, baby girl. I know.
Baby girl.
I know you listening. You fine ass. Are you jealous of my relationship with AJ?
No.
He actually has a hat that says "baby girl" on it.
I'm more jealous.
How long has he been up there? In New
Like
York.
he's just on.
He just performing there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes. I was about to say like it would what I would just about to say I would be interested to know what it took to live up in New York City, and I thought he
I
was
know
up
they
there.
live here.
No, dude, they're in a hardcore punk band,
Okay.
and like every so often,
That's what I would think it would take to live in New York City.
every so
Something like
often
that.
they just hop
Perseverance.
in like his big ass SUV and take
Okay.
off and go play shows
Alright,
up and down the
that's
East
not bad.
Coast. And I'm so proud of him for doing that. I'm proud of them all. Love you guys.
And it's I think that was like the biggest bummer is like when I was trying to do that acting thing is like there was a part of me that like loves that traveling
Right.
and like touring and everything like that, and I thought I was going in there and I thought it was interesting like that, but it just wasn't. it was, and I hate to say it, but I'm just gonna be very, very basic right now. It was gay. My God, it's like nobody has a grasp on reality.
Yeah.
No, it's
They're
like
thespians.
it's like their lives are oftentimes in shambles, and they can't laugh about it. And then like that Blood Money comment, I've said that to a couple people, and I've heard, I can't be around Dave anymore. Like, oh my God, he's so depressing. It's like, here's the thing, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh,
right?
And that means everything to me. And it's like these fuckers that want to take that away from me. Dude. Like, okay, here's the and I will say this right now, the fucked up thing about those people that are in this town who I worked for and had a good time with, when my father died, none of them showed up. None of them showed up. And here's the thing, there was one of them that came, and his name was John. He's a great guy, great John Ricker, wonderful guy. His girlfriend, horrible person, because he came up to there and wrote John and Tina, and I went, fuck that. It's like, that is bullshit. It's like,
this is gonna be on the internet forever.
Oh, that's fine. I honestly feel like that was one of the most.
I hope she dies in a fire.
Internet. I didn't say that. That was like, he added that on there. But I just thought that was downright one of the worst things I've ever had happen at the worst moments in my life. And it was crazy, and it just made me, like, people, you showed up there, and like, that was one of my favorite moments there, because it's like, I didn't know who half these people were, and it's like, you came in and you were just kind of like that center for me. But it's like, I wanted these crazy fuckers there only to put a sense of normality, like, just normal into it, and they didn't go there. And it's like, I just heard so much bullshit, and that kind of like encompasses their entire world, because it's kind of like, what happens, like, you're doing community theater, and you're not doing it for money, you're not doing it for personal gain, you're doing it because you love, just doing it, right, and having a good time and entertaining people. They all, I hear come out of their mouth like, oh, I've worked in New York City. Oh, I've worked in New York City. I've worked at this thing. And it's like, who the fuck cares, man? It's like, you're a pompous dick.
You mean you've been to New York City?
But the thing, you're here now.
But it's like, but then I felt like such a, and like, you live, you learn, you make mistakes. Me being interested in so long, like, I felt, and seriously, I had been involved with some groups that were a lot of fun like that. But it's so fucking rare and almost non-existent.
That Lyme Death funeral was the worst.
Oh God, dude.
I ran into like 4 teachers from when I was in high school.
Where at?
At his dad's fucking funeral.
Oh yeah, you
my dad knew
that.
a lot of teachers.
Holy shit! The lady working the fucking front door was my history teacher.
Really?
Mrs. Bohatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess who didn't like me?
Mrs. Bohatch.
Oh, guess who recognized me right off the bat? Oh yeah. Then the teacher that let me go with whatever I got on my final, so I didn't have to go to high school anymore. She was there, Mrs. Turner, or Miss Turner rather. Yeah, I didn't even know your dad was a teacher.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I still didn't know your dad was a teacher.
These fucking chatty Cathys. Well, does anybody know it? No one knew what the fuck happened. And like they were asking me, and I was like, "You fucking want me to ask?"
It was just
right. I'll ask.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, here was just the crazy thing about it was that it was so sudden. Because like my dad and like, God damn it, do I respect him for it. And I think that's what like kind of keeps me going sometimes personally. Is like, he loved just like hearing about people's lives, hearing stories. And he just loved hearing about it. Like, I love hearing about it because it, like, gets your gears turning creatively sometimes when you go and fucking write. And I've got that from him. But he was just around town all the time. For like, I remember one day, and this was, like, a month before, like, he had died. I went downtown Kroger. No, I went uptown Kroger when I was coming from work. And I stopped up there, and I was leaving, and I saw him, and I sat there and, BS'd him for a second. And then I went home, and later that same day, I went to downtown Kroger to get beer, and I ran into there again. And at the funeral, there are some people like, hey, look, did you have? I was like, hi, nice to meet you. Like, well, I didn't have your dad as a teacher. I didn't have him as a coach, but he was just always at Kroger.
It's kind of hung out there.
And I mean, he was like that kind of guy that would literally be proud of like going there, and be like, oh, like he would look like for those meats, the meat manager specials and everything, where they seem like we need to get this the hell out of here and everything. So it was like a few bucks cheaper. He was always about that, but he did it more so he could like run into somebody he knew and everybody
just be a sociable person.
And that's really great. That was really cool, and I would say that was like the coolest thing about it. Like I can't like, there are really dark, sad things that happen all the time, like recently, and it's fine. But it's like I roll with it. But it's like you can't be mad whenever I had like the closure I did with him. You know, just hearing all the good stories and everything about him. But it just, like I said, I hate to like get back to it, but I'm just saying it's like, because it hurt me. Like that's the one thing. Like when you say what was the worst part of it, it's like, well, I mean, I would say that phone call from my mom when I got that had happened. That was terrible. But the second, these people that I spent a lot of time with in my life just completely, like Alina, like it was Alina and Sarah and Grant were there the entire time for me. And it was Alina had to text those fuckers to tell them what happened, and then they got a hold of me. And it's like, I know you just said, well, it's fine. It's like, no, it's like, when things would happen with anybody that I'm close to, I'm there for them. Like, say, hey, I'm going to show up and pay my respects. I care. But that was just like the biggest slap in the dick, like, ever.
Looking at it from an outside perspective, like, sometimes when dealing with something as sensitive as this is, I think a lot of people find it hard to come to you, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it is an awkward conversation. Like, you don't want to, like,
You don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yes, in some circumstances, you don't want to put your foot in your mouth or make you feel worse.
But it was kind of like,
I'm not defending them. I just understand why you could be apprehensive.
The guys from GameStop came out.
Yeah. They know you.
But that's the thing. It's like, and I know them too. Like those guys who like I don't socially share my life with, did that. Like that meant everything to me, and that felt great. But it was kind of like, it's like I have to look at these people, and it's mostly because they've done some really just very like sociopathic, like just narcissistic things that are just really cruel, and like, I don't understand why that is in community fucking theater, because you're not getting paid for it. I mean, why do you have, like, what's that show at NBC, like, like Hit, or I don't know, Hits, something like that. It's like an NBC show about like Broadway, and it's fucking crazy. Like there was a dude who's jealous of one girl, and he puts like peanut butter in something, and she has a peanut allergy. It's that they are trying to do that sort of shit, and it's freaking bizarre.
That's super
weird. Weird. I'm not saying they do that like to that level, but it's kind of like they gossip and bid and bite. And I'm kind of, listen, I'm like 32 years old. It's like, I have a lot better things to accomplish right now, and I have a lot going in my mind, and I don't want to waste it on you.
Yeah, I'm not.
So, but it's like it's cool. Like I always I envy musicians so much, because the guys that could just pack in a van and just go, because I find them fucking disgustingly badass, and I've always like.
Go listen to Nervous Aggression.
I have no musical talent.
Me neither.
And that's fine, but it's kind of like I've always been so just fascinated. Like one of my favorite things, like just as a just has been as a hobby, just to grab a vinyl with one song I know on it, get that and listen to that shit and discover a band. And it just like, and I find that really weird that you get in all these old bands like The Who, Men at Work, and all that, and you could trace this whole like history of where these guys came from. Do you know where the hell Adele came from, or Kesha with a $? No, it's like, where the hell are these people being shot out from?
England.
England. They're both from England.
Really? Oh shit. Then we don't know what they got into over there. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't care about that. That's over an ocean.
No, that just gives them some legitimacy. That means someone taught them something. They have a talent. You don't get out of England without a talent.
Right.
But it's like, but I remember even just like Eminem, you knew where he came from. He had like this whole background and everything, and he was interesting. And like that's why I really dug him. It just kind of like things are just cheap anymore. But I just always respect the guys that are just out on the road. They're like the old Wild West rockers and everything.
See, like,
Still doing it.
I've taken an interest in recording techniques. Like, I like when producers like Taylor Larson use like live mics to record the drums and instead of like drum triggers, and like realizing that everything doesn't need to be 100% clean.
No.
And like he'll use like a mic like this one and set it in front of a guitar amp just like I did to play my theme music, and it'll have a loud an ambient like in the room sound. And that's what I look for in music right now. Like things like Foo Fighters, they record on like a 1970 something Neve console that he got from like Sound City, and everything's reel to reel, and that's how they record Foo Fighter albums now. So it's not digital at all. You're not Pro Tools piecing this thing together anymore.
One album though, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like I think it was it had DOA as like the biggest track on one of the CDs, and had another CD that was a lot of acoustic stuff. And Over and Out was one that Dave Grohl did that I'm just in love with, and it's like I love that album. I love all their stuff. Like, there's not a bad Foo Fighters. I don't know, like their original stuff is good, but I'm very, very partial to the one that had Learn to Fly on it.
I like that one too.
That is so good.
I like the one that had
because that was kind of like that was what 2001, maybe.
I don't even know.
That's so long ago.
I didn't become like a Foo fan until like 5 years ago.
They punched. Really? I remember really liking Blink-182, and they were fun, but like I thought they were like yeah, and then Foo Fighters came. I was like, holy shit, fuck Blink-182.
I was really into post-hardcore, like bands like The Used. And
The Used had some good stuff.
From First to Last was my favorite band. It still is one of my favorite bands. But I've always been like a reggae fan. Just everything, man. I love everything.
And then and you may go like I don't know, but I've loved anything from modern indie, like just anything that's just sounds great.
I like
just like puts
modern
you in a good
indie.
mood.
Vince
or
doesn't.
like
I don't.
I like indie.
It's.
Are you talking like Modest Mouse and shit like that?
I take Modest Mouse.
I get why you don't like Modest Mouse.
They're like, from what you like, I get it, because like I love Real Big Fish and what you listen to. I love that, but it's kind of, I like a lot of stuff. Like I very, very much love Prince. Like that's good shit.
I don't like Prince.
And I like Meatloaf. Like Meatloaf.
I
stuff
love
like
Meatloaf.
That. Meatloaf is amazing. Oh.
Love Meatloaf.
Put some more bruises on you. What you talking about? You love Meatloaf.
Like Bad Out of Hell.
Who's Meatloaf?
Oh, it's amazing.
Who's 0329?
I had the mileage to my van from work today written on my hand. She's like, whose number's 2430? I'm like,
who's this 2430 person?
Like, I don't know, 6 digits short of a real phone number. You could have memorized it. I don't know my phone number. Like, literally. Like, we had to sit there and figure it out together.
What, your phone number?
Yes. Yeah.
I just know your phone number because I pay your bill all the time.
Yeah. And you're good with numbers, and I'm mostly retarded.
That's kind of true.
I've made it a goal to say the word retard at least once a podcast.
Well, now you said it twice, so good job.
Mm-hmm. I'm not calling people retarded.
You just taking the word back.
From the retard.
Dude, I would never call like a mentally handicapped person a retard.
Right.
Because that's awful.
That is awful.
But
it's just like saying that's gay.
But I just like
you know what I mean? Like,
Louis
it's nothing
C.K.
offensive
said,
to
you're just being a faggot.
Do you see what he's being accused of?
No.
What?
No.
He's being accused of freaking supposedly. Price sent me like an article, but I sure.
Was it a legit article or like a hoaxy article?
It seemed legit.
Okay.
Like from a Daily Mail. That's credible, right?
Yeah, that's credible.
Roseanne Barr said that Louis has a reputation of locking either female stand-up acts, or just someone involved with the production in a room making them watch him masturbate.
No.
I'll send it to you.
No, he doesn't do that.
Right?
I mean, at least if he does that, it's just weird. It's not that rapey, I guess.
I mean, like, if
maybe it may be a little bit more
it's no
rapey.
Cosby.
No, but, like, it depends. Are you a willing participant?
Not if he locks you in a room.
I mean, that could be like, you could be like, oh, no.
It could, like, his fantasy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. If it's like that, then that's chill. If
Yeah,
they're, like,
but, like,
willing. But if he's doing it against their will, that's a bit rapey.
I still don't want to watch Louis C.K. pound out, like, in front of me.
I don't know. I mean, never,
Yeah,
but... I mean, he's famous. People don't care. People don't have standards. You have to send me that. I don't believe it.
What if that was just a week of your life? That was a day in your week. It's like, what?
You walk into your room and you hear the door shut and lock
It's
behind you.
No, you were Louis C.K.'s personal, like, just weird masturbatory.
You're gonna pound off, aren't you?
$10,000 a week. God damn it! What's
Again.
happened? It's fucking Wednesday at 2:00. What happens? Oh god, I just have to accept it. It's fine.
Oh god.
This is once a week.
That's I mean, I don't know. It's a weird
Everybody
thing
has
for
their
Roseanne to
everybody
say.
has their kicks. I learned recently, just like
She looks like the fucking Crypt Keeper, by the way.
That's because she's
Roseanne
getting
Barr.
old. And she's just...
Like, yeah, dude, she lost a bunch of weight.
Well, yeah, that too.
She looks like a corpse.
I liked her
It
roast.
looks like.
It was terrible. It was a whole lot about, like, rape. It was awful.
I like the roast battle we were watching.
I know, we gotta finish that.
I'm gonna finish that in the morning. As soon as this is done, I'm going to sleep.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up early.
But late food hasn't even happened.
Are you going to get food? I'm not going to get food.
I'm going to get sleep. Vince has been up since 5:30 this morning.
I've actually been up since like 7. For me, that's...
Yeah, that's pretty early
Yeah,
for
it
you.
is.
Good for you.
Right?
Like 5:30 this morning. I've been going.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah. You're not tired? Dude, I am fucking exhausted all the time.
I'm always ready
I got a
for
second
bed.
wind. This microphone's been staring me in the face for an hour.
See, isn't it easier after you forget, like, it's there?
I'm sorry. Yet what? This is the Yeti mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard this is good shit.
It is good shit.
Yeah.
I dig it. Then I throw it, like, I save everything as,
You
like...
can dig it.
I save everything as, like, a WAV file,
Mhm.
and I throw it in the levelator, so it makes all of our voices
People have
equal.
so tuned out by now. Like
Yeah,
these
probably.
fuckers,
That's why-
these fuckers are just talking about the microphone.
Well, that's why, like, I cut off, like, an hour and a half unless we're doing movie commentary. But I'm trying to, like, keep my movie selections to, like, an hour and a half-ish.
Right. Well, now movies are
Actually,
so long.
I know, like, I can't do,
Yeah.
like,
The average
normal
movie
movies.
used to be 90 minutes.
Yeah,
Now it's at least 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
120,
how
two,
about
2.5-ish.
how about if you want to, you, me, and Bryce do Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters, too.
I think that's one of Bill Murray's. Bill Murray's a gem in that movie. I feel we should
You
do
know, like the
Ghostbusters
Jam and
2.
Ghostbusters 1?
There's just something about
We
like
never ended up doing Ghostbusters.
there's something good about Ghostbusters 2, and it's like
But it's
everybody
the
else
exact same
like,
thing as Ghostbusters 1.
With a baby.
You're
That, but it's like there's Bill Murray is just like really on fire, and he stands out above everything
I
else.
want
in
to
that
do
movie.
Groundhog Day. And I want to do it.
Actually, oh Scrooged. Oh, I could watch
I'm gonna-
Scrooged again. Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it with.
Scrooged.
We're gonna do it with you, just because I want to hear how many times you would have offed yourself.
All of them. Well, he starts doing that.
yeah, like
Like,
yeah,
drives
but like
off
You
the
could, yeah, you
cliff.
couldn't do much in that town. Like you really could.
I could see you throw the alarm clock through the window, stick your head out, and just drop to your
As
knees
soon
and
as I
cut
hear
your own head
put
off.
your little head on. We're done. Done. Done.
How many days in a row do you off yourself
Right,
within the
before
first
I
5
move
minutes?
on, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he starts doing that. He gets it. He takes a groundhog with him.
See, that's the movie I want you to do. Like, I have specific movies picked out for specific people.
Yeah, mine are just ones that I would just count myself a bunch of times.
Like, I think next week we're gonna try to do Deadpool with Mike McCarthy. We're gonna do Lebowski with Ryan.
That's a good Ryan movie.
I want to do Groundhog's Day with you. Do Ghostbusters 2 with you. I just love Bill Murray.
He's oh my god.
What
Like,
am I doing with my
but
mom?
sadly, he was like
I hope my mom's doing.
You like Django.
I can't do
mom would be
Django with my
afraid to watch
mom. That
Django.
movie's like 3 hours long anyway, and she
That is
hates
true.
it.
Does she?
Yes.
I feel really. What kind of movies does your mom like?
Oh, she likes the Rob Schneider comedies.
The hot chick it is.
Do you watch the
She's just gonna be offended from watching me and Price rip that thing apart.
watch the? You could do the Three Stooges movie with her. the
There's
one
no
that
such
Carla
thing
did.
as a chick with a dick. It's just guys with tits.
What was that on?
Ted 2.
That's what it was.
I'll make her watch Ted 2. She would
That'd be
love that.
funny. Did you watch Ted 2?
I haven't seen Ted 2.
What?
Holy
It's
shit, it was better than
hilarious.
Ted 1 probably.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I may
It
need
was
to,
as good.
I think
It
I
was
need to
as good.
couch tonight, so I may need to watch. I can put on Ted 2.
It's all good.
I like Ted 2.
Oh, fuck. I don't care.
I liked them both though. That was another one of those movies that was like silly, so I thought it would be dumb and I would hate it. And I like peed my pants laughing. It was so funny. Because I thought, like, when I watched the first one, I thought I'd hate it.
Fucking. You didn't. Oh, you thought you'd hate the first one?
Yeah, just because it was
Oh,
like a
God.
sillier concept, you know what I mean? With like a talking teddy bear.
Reagan or Regan, whatever his name is, still looking at me.
Tegan, Megan.
Tegan, Mogan.
Fegan.
I'm still not
Zegan.
gonna watch The Walking Dead. Maybe when it's completely done.
I bet
I'll
people
have
are
it.
naming their kids Negan now.
That would be stupid. Dude,
People would do it.
people
though.
need to quit naming their kids stupid shit. Because eventually Skylar's going to have to fill out a resume. And guess who the hell I'm not hiring?
Skylar.
Sorry, Colton. You're going to have to fuck right off.
Oh, the Joker. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
We don't need
Sorry,
Walmart.
Khaleesi.
They're coming up, though.
I know.
There was this thing that was on Facebook. It was like, things you should be naming your daughter. And I was like, alright. Like, I looked. And it was like Sia. I'm not going to name my kid Sia.
It's like a disease.
No.
Like, after, like, Sia, the singer. Like, what?
No.
She's the only person named Sia. That'd be stupid.
And I bet that's not even a real name.
It's not. It can't be.
No,
She doesn't
name.
even have a face. That doesn't count.
Because people don't name their fucking kids C.
No. Not, well, she's from somewhere else anyway. Like, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's like Cassia.
Right. It might be. But yeah, it was stupid.
Listen, you should probably cut this bit out, but
I don't cut bits. Huh?
Oh, I was about to say, I'm feeling McDonald's and it's right over there.
We're probably getting down, right?
Yeah, we can cut it.
Yeah.
Alright, anybody final thoughts? We're good?
We're good.
Yeah.
Don't name your kid Sia.
Good.
Don't name just don't name your fucking kids.
Get
anything
McDonald's.
weird. Alright. I will be back with Price sometime this week ish. Maybe Wednesday ish. Alright guys, take it easy.